Go on.
I don't care. What's your evidence of God?
Bro. Okay. So, if God isn't real and he didn't create the earth, then we're nothing more than just a chemical reaction. Like love, like the feelings that we have are just nothing more than a chemical reaction. That's all they are.
Yes, nice. You know basic science, okay? What's your point? Where's the proof of God? Where is it now?
Yeah, but surely it means more than that. Because like the thing is, how can?
Hey man, surely the shh.
Okay.
Surely the Earth needs to be flat. Surely unicorns have to be flying. Sure, no. Why are you just making stuff up? I know that it's stuff when you're not.
Listen.
1 second, my dear boy. Give me a second, my dear boy. I know it's tough when you're intellectually stimulated, so you're more susceptible to dogma that makes no sense. But what you need to understand is that's not necessarily the case, okay?
Okay, chill, bro. I don't know why you're getting so rude, but anyway. So, basically,
the
thing is, we can't prove anything. I can't prove to you that the Bible's true. You can't prove to me that what you're saying is true. In reality,
yes, I can. In fact, the fact that you have not a single shred of evidence, as well as plenty of other issues and arguments that you run into. Yeah.
Oh, there is plenty of evidence.
Okay, show me. I'm waiting. This is what I'm waiting for.
Because proof means to show that there cannot be another way. So I can't obviously prove it, but there's evidence that lines up to what it's saying.
Can you show me the evidence? Like, you're doing so much talking and you're being verbose, but you're not actually providing any evidence. I'm waiting.
Bro, you're just right. Anyway.
I'm waiting.
So, if God, think about this. If literally there has to be a reason for something, right? Always, everything's got to have a reason, right?
Okay, and now just more baseless assertions and presuppositions. Goodness gracious, you're so good at that. Like,
everything has to have a reason.
No, who told you that? Who told you that?
It does because then how can we just come out of a chemical reaction? How?
What do you mean? How? That's like me saying, like, oh my goodness, the Earth has to be flat. Because how can it just be
Yeah, but something can't come from nothing, bro.
Oh my goodness. Can you just pay attention, my dear boy? Again, that's just what the evidence points to. Why is that so difficult for you to understand?
Not difficult. I've seen it myself.
So then it's just a chemical reaction, end of. Oh my goodness. It just has to be. No, it doesn't. Who told you that? Who genuinely told you that? Hey, buddy, how old are you? Oh, he ran away. He ran away. He ran away. He a runner, he a track star. Oh, man. Hey. Just can't be asked at this point. Biscotti. Hey, how old are you, man?
Look how you speak. Look how you speak.
Okay, I'm in pajamas, you bum!
Look how you speak.
Okay.
What on earth was that? All right, let's move on to the next person, everyone. Double tap the screen, you know you want to double tap. Let's reach 12,000 likes. Like, come on, guys, 12,000. I know we can reach it.
You.
Hey, how old are you? Okay, let's add this person back on. Maybe she's calmed down. Maybe you've
Okay, guys, I've calmed down now. I've calmed down.
So let me explain to you why you can't use the Bible to prove the Bible. It's what we call circular. Okay? You can't reference something without proving that thing. It's called a presupposition.
No, stop. That was my brother. I'm so sorry.
I know. He's a bit slow. It's okay. But anyways,
He just called you slow, by the way.
it's okay.
Okay,
The point
anyways.
is that you can't use something to prove it itself. You need to provide an external source of evidence if you're going to.
External source of evidence. It's in the Bible.
Again, as I just said,
Sorry.
these people are unhinged. These people are unhinged. Like, she ain't serious. Hey, buddy, how old are you?
17.
What do you want to debate?
Everything really.
Pardon?
Everything really.
Pick one or leave.
God is imaginary.
Do you believe in God?
Yes, bro.
Where's your evidence, my dear boy?
Right. Do you know the way, right? Everything, right? Man-made or natural, yeah? The universe is too big for it to be, like, man-made, so there has to be, like, great...
What are you even saying at this point? Who told you this? What is wrong with you?
Yeah, it's fact. The universe is too big.
One second, my dear boy. Pay attention, learn and listen. You're intellectually struggling. Who said that? Well, like, number one, no one ever claimed it's man-made. And number two, why does that, just because it's big, who said that a God needs, no one said it's man-made, and why does that prove that a God needs to make it? Why are you guys purposely being dishonest? Don't spam in the chat. You're not gonna get it added in if you spam. You're just gonna be muted. But why can't you understand that? Like, it's ridiculous. Who said God needs to make it? Where are you getting this from?
Right, look, right. How do you think the universe got created then?
Hey, here's a crazy thought. I don't know. Maybe try sitting down, being humble, and admitting that you don't know, and that you stop making up things for why everything
I
exists.
don't know, but like the best chance is that a bigger creator created this, and that's the best chance. There's a high chance of God existing than not.
Buddy, pay attention, learn and listen. You're being verbose and you're being foolish, okay? That's not the case whatsoever. You have no evidence of that. I asked you for evidence, you just give me more ridiculous statements. Where is your evidence?
Where is your evidence that it doesn't exist?
Buddy, please learn and listen and pay attention. Again, the burden of proof is on you. You're making the claim that he exists, so you need the burden of proof is to provide evidence that he exists, okay? Number two, there's no evidence whatsoever. Number three, there's arguments that go against his existence. So again, where is your evidence?
Okay, how do you think we just popped up on this earth just by magic summit?
Okay, so you have no evidence.
I do have it.
Okay, buddy. Okay, guys, everyone double tap the screen. I'll add the next person in after 12,000 likes. Let's read the comments. Louis Valmeras is so angry. So angry. I'd be angry too if I had no life and didn't have the intelligence to debate someone in a debate. Anyway, double tap the screen, everyone. Let me join, bro. I gifted you. Farah has gifted a lot. I didn't even know you were in the request. My bad. Hey, buddy, how old are you?
Hello, can you hear me?
How old are you? I'll add you in next, Farah.
I'm 18.
What do you want to debate?
I had nothing to debate, to be honest. I just wanted to come here and ask you, why do you speak to people in such a condescending tone? I mean, you seem the slightest bit intelligent, yet you talk to people like you're above them. And you throw around words that you seem to barely understand.
You seem the slightest bit intelligent. Do you see how condescending that is?
No,
that you
but
think
you
just
speak to
because I'm a
people.
one second, young lady.
Okay.
Just listen. Just because you think I'm a black man, that you say you seem the slightest bit
black.
intelligent.
I am black
That's
myself.
truly terrible. You can be
I'm
racist
not
to
talking
yourself.
down.
There's no
I'm not
difference.
talking down on you based on your race because I
Talking
share
down
that
to
same
me,
race as you, and that
down
would
to
be
your own. You're talking
ridiculous.
down to your own because you're a narcissist. And
I'm
you
not
think
talking
that
down to you. I'm telling
One
you exactly
second.
what I think of.
Don't you ever come here and say you seem the slightest bit intelligent. That is extremely rude thing to say. I don't know who raised you to be saying those sorts of things, but it's very disrespectful.
You know how you talk to people
when
that
I'd
you're
employ
self-aware
you.
in the slightest? You talk to
It's
people in an
very
extremely
disrespectful.
condescending tone.
1 second, young lady. It's very disrespectful and I'd implore you to stop. Don't ever say that ever again. It's very rude and
Just learn and
disrespectful.
floor. Okay, I am black, the person in the comments.
Very rude and disrespectful. Let's move on to the next person. Hey, how old are you, buddy?
19.
What do you want to debate? Nothing? Okay, very nice. All right, let's move on to the next person. KB. Boo-doo, boo-doo, boo-doo. Hey, how old are you?
23.
What do you want to debate?
God is imaginary.
Do you believe in God?
Yes.
Where is your evidence?
So there's no empirical evidence for God's existence.
Great, we're off to a great start. No empirical evidence. It's not looking good for you, my dear boy. Carry on.
So
Oh, he's already ran away. Damn, he was like, there's no empirical evidence. I might as well run.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, carry on. Yeah, carry on.
Do you know what infinite regress is?
Oh, God. The infinite regress argument. Yes.
Okay, so logically speaking, we can say that there can't be...
Logically speaking, you can't say anything. Logically speaking, you can't say anything. That's completely false. You're just making that up and just labeling it as logic. No, you cannot say
Okay,
it.
let's talk about... So you've got organic compounds. That's made out of carbon. Carbon's made out of electrons. You can't keep going back and back and back. There has to be a start.
Carbon's made out of protons and neutrons and electrons.
Okay.
By all means, carry on.
Okay, thank you for reminding me of
You're
that.
welcome. I'm educating you. Yes, you're welcome. Free
I
education.
already knew what that was. I assumed you knew it as well, so I didn't have to explain that part, but let's continue. So you can't keep going back. There has to be a start. And God's definition is
How
self-sustaining
do you know that, buddy? How do you know there has to be a start? Where's your evidence of that?
because of the infinite regress. You can't, logically speaking, you can't keep going back
Why is that?
because you can't. By
Okay,
logic.
now that's circular reasoning. You can't because you can't because you
By
can't.
logic,
You see, you
by
have
logic,
no basis. 1 second, my dear boy. You see, you have no basis for what you're saying, right? No basis for what you're saying. Logically, you just can't. No basis whatsoever. It's ridiculous. No basis whatsoever. Yeah, and it's truly ridiculous that you'd even say something like that. Just logically, you can't. No, that's not true at all. Yes, you absolutely can.
you can.
I mean, you don't necessarily can, but you don't know that we can't. You understand that, right? You have no evidence of it. It's not logically. And even in that case, I'd have to say, where did God start then?
So that's the definition of God. He's self-sustaining. That nobody created
What
him.
does that mean to be self-sustaining? How can he
It
be
means
self-sustaining?
he doesn't rely on anyone. There's no creator past
And
God.
how do you know that? And where's your evidence of that? Where's your evidence that he doesn't rely on anyone?
The book, the Quran.
Oh, the book. Yes.
The book that's not been changed since it was first.
That's irrelevant. I don't care if the book says the 1 second, my dear boy. If the book says the earth is flat and it says that consistently, it doesn't make it flat. But regardless, that's circular reasoning. You can't use the book to prove the book. Just because someone writes in the book doesn't make it true, right?
Okay, but it's never been changed since it was first written. That's point number one. And it's got the definitions of God in that book.
I don't care. Number
Which is
one,
self-sustaining.
in the case where
If you don't care, if you don't care, how can I have a
my dear
debate?
boy, just listen. There's no evidence. Just 'cause you haven't listened to what I said. There's no evidence. Okay, you wrote just because it's written in the book doesn't make it true. Okay.
So where's your evidence that God doesn't exist?
Now he's trying to flip it on me because he realized that he's been beat. That's next to the next person then. You guys are amazing runners. Should be in the Olympics with the way that you're running from these debates. Goodness me. Can someone join? How old are you?
19.
What do you want to debate, buddy?
So what I want to debate is how much of a bitch you are.
Most kind religious person. Howdy, buckaroo. What do you want to debate?
I don't really want to debate anything, but I don't believe in a particular religion. So could you answer this question? So why do we exist? What's the answer to that question if it's not relevant to God?
I don't know. Buckaroo, what do you want to debate?
You don't believe in God, right?
Let's turn on our brains. It says God is imaginary. I'll let you think this one.
No, I'm just confirming.
What do you want to debate?
Yeah, the existence of God.
Do you believe in God? Do you love God? Where's your evidence? Where's your evidence?
The creation, the universe. Evidence, 100%.
Just listen, my dear boy. You cannot... Again, how does the universe prove God?
Because the fact that there's something shows there was always something. It was never nothing.
What are you even saying? What do you mean the fact that there was something shows there was always something? Where have you gotten that knowledge book from? What scientific book says that? How do you know that? You're just presupposing a bunch of stuff. How do you know that? That claim you just made, how do you know that?
Every scientific book says the universe was at a starting point. There's a starting point to the universe.
Okay, so irrelevant. That's irrelevant. Number one is that wasn't necessarily.
It's not relevant. I'm mentioning a scientific book. You asked.
That's not necessarily a starting point. Again, it was a point, but not necessarily we know that's the start. We don't know what was before that, so we can't necessarily say that was the start. And even in that case, that doesn't prove that God did it, and there's no existence of God that's been proven. So keep trying.
No. There is a. If you look at the universe, it requires. Why can't you create a universe? You have no power, no intellect. You have no power, no knowledge. The attributes you lack knowledge.
Let's put a muzzle on it. Stop with the red herrings, okay? Where is your evidence that he did it? Where is your evidence that he
How is
did
that
it?
red herring? It's a point.
Where is your evidence that he did it?
Is that it's not red herring? It's a point. Do you know what
Where
red
is your
herring is?
evidence that God did? Where's your evidence that God did?
Okay, so the universe, the atom, an atom. If you split an atom, what happens? Causes a nuclear what?
Like I asked this guy, where's his evidence God did, and he starts talking about atoms. Like, you guys are amazing at doing red herrings. Like, I've said that term so many times because you just run from the topic and bring up something completely irrelevant. Hey, buddy. Hey, buckaroo. Where's your evidence, little boy?
How are you doing, buddy?
How old are you?
I'm 22.
What do you want to debate, buckaroo?
Why should I be a vegan, my friend?
Good question. Okay. Number one, you don't want to cause harm and suffering to innocent animals. 90 billion animals a year are unalive to sustain your taste buds because you don't have the discipline nor self-control to eat plant-based diets. Number two, it's far better for your health. Do you like cancer? Would you want to have cancer?
Of course not.
Exactly. So if your brain was turned on and your brain was processing correctly, you'd be like, let me not eat foods that increase my odds of cancer, which is meat, specifically red meat, like chicken, pork, beef, all those meats. Yes. Number three, you want to save the environment. Okay. We live on this planet. We don't really want to make a harmful environment for you, and if you choose to have children, which isn't all, but if you do choose to have children, for your children either, you don't want to make an unhealthy or unfamiliar environment. And so if you had morality, you wouldn't want to do that. So again, those reasons exactly are why you should be vegan.
I understand. But you know me, I love chicken. And you, as a black man, should also love chicken. But anyways, let's get into the nitty-gritty, bro. All right?
No. Strike one, you're out of here. No racism is tolerated in this live stream. Hey, buckaroo. How are you, little buddy?
I'm 18.
All right, little fella. What do you want to debate, little buddy?
Let's discuss go vegan.
All right, why aren't you vegan, little buddy?
Firstly, I just enjoy eating protein. I just want to ask you, like, why do you have such a problem with eating protein? Meat, I mean. Not protein, meat.
Torturing innocent animals. Why do you love torturing innocent animals?
I don't.
Yes, you do. You pay for it, silly buddy.
Okay.
So why do you love torturing innocent animals?
The fact is, okay, I don't enjoy torturing animals, but what I do enjoy is eating, well, meat from animals. Hold on.
One second, my dear boy. You're so sick in your mind that you love torturing animals. And it's truly a sickness and a disease that you have.
But that's not the case.
Shh. Just listen. You have no empathy. You're very slow and you love torturing innocent animals, which is why you aren't vegan.
I'm an empathetic guy. Hold on.
You pay for the torture of animals. You're that slow that you don't realize that paying for the torture of animals is effectively torturing innocent animals.
But you don't have a problem with animals killing animals. Is that the case?
Let me ask you a question. Are you saying that your brain capacity is on the level of a non-human animal?
No, but what I am saying is natural selection says,
right.
Well,
so don't compare yourself to them if you have the intellect to be a good person.
You believe in evolution and you believe in natural selection.
I can't be asked for these silly